I'm Barry Schwartz, and today is March 16th. This is the Sunday edition of the weekly Search Engine Roundtable recap. And I usually do these on Fridays, but I think maybe I'll start moving them to Sundays just because I'll have more time to, give you a recap and a more detailed approach. So this is the first attempt at a Sunday version, and I hope you guys like it. This Friday, March 14th, I believe, yes, March 14th, was Pi Day. It comes from, being the number 3.14 ... So obviously March 14th is actually a pi minute exactly, so which people get as close to that 3 pi number. And the search engines didn't have any themes going on, but we decided since it's in geek nature, we actually put a theme up for the Pi Day, thing, which I'll show you. Hopefully you liked it, and it was Pi Day. So happy Pi Day to everybody. A major news event that happened this week was that the final approval from the EU for Google to actually acquire DoubleClick for the $3 billion was approved by the European Commission. Google, a few minutes later said, "All right, we have finalized it and it's now done." After that, a lot of Danny Sullivan and a lot of other places went ahead and said, now Google officially owns a SEO, SEM company named Performance. So everybody's asking Google to actually divest themselves of that company. So we'll see what happens, because right now it is a bit of a conflict of interest. In Google Maps news, the Pentagon actually went ahead and banned Google from going around and doing street views of their military bases. Supposedly, a Google Maps representative went in and said, "I won't take pictures," and they then went ahead and then took pictures of the, some military bases around that area. So since then, Google has banned, the Pentagon has banned Google from doing that, and this is a way to actually, supposedly, help secure our nation's military bases. So we won't see any of these people from Halo coming over and destroying us or anything like that. So it should be interesting. I posted the stats of a poll I did maybe a month or two ago, about what SEOs would prefer. Would they prefer a new, fresh link, or would they prefer an old, aged link? And about 65% said they prefer the old, aged link over the new, fresh link. Just some stats for you guys to chew on. Google, for the first time, supposedly, has did a major push towards their advertisers to try out the content network. So the good friends over at Google, this cup actually lights up if I press these buttons. They went ahead and sent out an email to all their advertisers saying, "Try our content network. We have great tools for you, ways to exclude certain sites, ways to actually track your ROI and all that type of stuff." So it's good. Hopefully, this push actually is going to lead to more increased, money for the publishers over at the content network, AdSense. So we'll see. Speaking of AdSense, it's been I think about 2 months since we had AdSense Advisor actually post at Webmaster World. I went ahead and blogged about it. Ironically, that same day, later in the day, a new AdSense Advisor came in and said, "Hey, the old AdSense Advisor is now busy with other things, but I'm going to take over." And since then, the AdSense Advisor has been posting all over the place. Some interesting topics. There's a brand new wish list over at Webmaster World. So if you go into Webmaster World, you'll be able to tell AdSense Advisor, "Hey, these are the things I want." And AdSense Advisor is listening and telling the right people over at Google. In addition, AdSense Advisor is asking people, "Wait, would you want an AdSense manager? Would you want somebody who you could go to and ask questions and get advice from in terms of things that might improve your AdSense campaigns?" So those are the two major discussions going on right now. There are other things going on, and AdSense Advisor is now active and answering your questions right now at Webmaster World. On the AdWords front, a week ago we reported that Google went ahead and did a Google slap. Basically, a lot of advertisers saw their minimum cost per click prices go way up. I think it was on Friday, people actually noticed their minimum bids that were really high actually went back to their normal rates. Then within, I think, 6 or 7 hours later, it went back right up. So I think Google's teasing some of their advertisers saying, "Hey, spend more money with us. Oh, and then we're going to go ahead and take it away from you." So that was one of the quick occurrences that happened on Friday or Thursday night. I forgot exactly when. I think you're probably itching to see what picture is behind me, actually. So go ahead and take a look. Thomas Edison, that's an Apple Think Different poster. I don't think it's an original, it's like a replica, but we have them throughout our office just to, keep things going. We're big Apple fans, and this movie is actually made with an Apple MacBook Pro using iMovie. A while back, we reported that Microsoft, their MSN bot, is actually crawling a lot of pages, obviously, but if you ever do a reverse DNS authentication lookup on to make sure that it's actually MSN bot, you'll notice that sometimes it's not reverse authenticating properly. It's not showing that it's coming from Microsoft. It's showing that it's coming from some third party that nobody knows about. This has been confirmed as a problem by Microsoft months and months ago, but it's still propping up here and there, and there's no new word from Microsoft as to why this is happening or when it's going to stop. So hopefully we're going to get some information soon about that. Google provided a neat new opportunity for SEOs to go ahead and actually get some content from YouTube. They released a very cool new YouTube API that provides a lot more detail, a lot more ways to actually put YouTube videos and content on your site. So it's definitely worthwhile for SEOs to check it out. This way they can add some content to their site in a more interactive and multimedia way. It's fairly funny. You know of Google's quality raters. I think they're called Google's quality raters, and basically what they do are they're individuals, people that actually go through the Google search results and assign quality rating scores to each of the pages that returned for a specific query. A Google guidelines for those quality raters, I think it's called the Quality Raters Guidelines, was by accident leaked, and we had some blogs write about it. I went through it in detail in Search Engine Lens. But it just shows you some of the scores and values and what Google thinks should be, quality versus what's not quality. It doesn't really look through link data. It just shows you what Google, on a subjective view, tries to actually rate certain pages, and they do this on a manual basis. Not that it's necessarily, put in the actual algorithm dynamically, but it seems like Google uses that data to actually improve their algorithms in a more automatic way. So you can actually learn a lot from that, and I definitely recommend taking a look and a peek at some of those guidelines. All right, so to close out, basically this week is SES New York. A lot of things are going on in New York this week. I'll be in New York every single day, including yesterday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday. It's the big conference. We will be covering tons and tons of sessions over at SES. We have a great team of volunteers as well as ourselves doing the coverage. We posted our schedule, and if you see us, definitely go ahead and say hello. And hopefully, hopefully we'll see you and be able to chat a little bit. So everyone, have a great week, and I guess we'll see you at SES. All right, so that's the search engine recap for the past week. Again, today is March 16th. My name is Barry Schwartz from the Search Engine Roundtable. You can get the search news and a more webmaster perspective over at seroundtable.com. And everyone, have a great week, and we'll see you next week, everyone. Bye.